All right, technology and books, they are colliding at Greensboro's newest public library. The Glenn McNairy Branch Library is set to open in just a few hours right now. A lot of people excited about this.
Yeah, everything from checking out books to 3D printers. The new library has a lot for you, and lucky for Patrick Wright, it has a lot for him. He gets to take a tour of the new facility ahead of everybody else.
Jealous.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, it's a pretty awesome site, guys. We're talking about more than 20,000 books, more than 15,000 square feet of space here at Glenn McNairy. But what really sets this library apart is the technology. And to talk about that, we have the manager of technology here in Greensboro, Tommy Joseph, joining us. Thank you so much for joining us, Tommy.
Sure, happy to be here, thanks.
So for starters, this is a pretty cool looking machine behind us. Tell us, what is this?
This is our laptop and iPad vending kiosk.
All right, and what do you do here? Show us how it works.
So I'll just check one out while we're talking. This kiosk allows us to have customers come up and select whether they want an iPad or a laptop on their own. And if they have a library card and agree to all of our requirements, then they can check out a device on their own. They can take the device out to any space in the library that they want to work in.
Okay.
And this allows us to dedicate space to things other than just computer tables.
All right, and you're telling me it's all about saving space and being convenient for your guests, of course.
That's
I'm
right.
going to try to check it out one more time. Let's see if it
Let's give that another try.
works for us. Oh, and there we go. And just like that, you have your iPad.
Right.
All right, that's pretty cool. Now let's walk over this way with the iPad. We'll bring it with us.
Sure.
And let's talk about this 3D printer, because this is probably my favorite part of the entire library. Tell us about this 3D printer here.
Well, we're real excited about this too. We're working with a local vendor to provide 3D printing to our customers.
Wow.
This particular device uses a thin plastic line, very much like a weed eater line, to lay down layers of plastic using a print head, a heated print head. Each layer builds an item a little bit higher and a little bit higher.
Wow.
To the specifications of a file that the customer can download from the computer, design themselves, bring in on a flash drive, and we plug it in and off they go.
All right, that is very cool. So all sorts of technology here for you at the new library here in Greensboro. You're going to want to come and check it out, so I'll send it back to you in the studio. You can tell people how to come and do it.
Yeah, it's so cool, especially if you think of like school projects and that kind of thing. A 3D printer, that's awesome.
Really cool. All right, the Glenn McNairy Branch Library will have its grand opening. That's happening today at 3 p.m. The library is on Lake Jeanette Road in Greensboro.
If you would like to go or learn more about the library, you can even see parts of the construction process. You can find this story on WFMYnews2.com.
The city of Greensboro just hours away from opening its newest library. It's the Glenn McNairy Library branch, and it is going super high tech. We've been talking with Patrick about this today. They have everything there.
It's really cool. The new 15,000 square foot building will offer a little something for everyone. And WFMY News 2's Patrick Wright is there this morning showing you what you can expect.
Now it's time to get cozy. You can grab a nice magazine, read it by the fire here in the living room at the Glenn McNairy Branch Library. It's an exciting time here in Greensboro. The new library is opening today, and I've got Bridget Blanton, the library director, to talk more about it. Thanks for joining me, Bridget.
Thank you.
So for starters, tell us about the library, or the living room we're in here.
Well, one of the things that we did when we were planning this branch is we actually talked to the community through focus groups, surveys, and a community advisory committee. So as you've walked around the facility today, everything that you see is based on what the community asked. And one of the things that they asked for was a quiet reading space. And the library living room is that quiet reading space.
And it is very comfortable. I love the fireplace back there. And with you getting so much community input, how excited should the community be about this library today?
Oh, this community should be extremely excited. I mean, it has something for everyone, from the youngest to the infant, you know, to the senior that may be 102. It has something for everyone. They should be excited because this is their library. This is the library that they visioned with us, that they dreamed with us. This is their library becoming a reality.
All right, and last question. The grand opening is today. Why should people come out and see it for the first time?
I think they should come out to see it for the first time, because if you've spent time watching a facility go up, because this community has watched it from the very ground and from the groundbreaking, it's an opportunity to come in to be with their fellow community members, to see the ribbon cut and this branch open for service, to serve them, to be their gathering place, their destination place for them, their families, their friends. So today at 3 o'clock is an awesome day in the city of Greensboro.
All right, well, thank you so much,
Thank
Bridget.
you.
Well, you heard her, folks. You're going to want to come out today and see the grand opening of the Glenn McNairy Library. We're on Lake Jeanette Road. I will send it back to you in the studio to tell people when and where to be to come and enjoy it.
On a rainy day like today.
Perfect.
That looks like that would be the perfect spot. That cozy library.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice chairs and everything.
Living room, yeah.
Looking good. All right, so we're just hours away from that grand opening of the Glenn McNairy Branch Library. It opens at 3 o'clock, as they said, and that's